All right, and let me mute out the call. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I actually caught a couple nice moves in Asian session yesterday on Sunday that I was not expecting, but the market looked good, so I took them. First one when I dropped to YouTube was like 57 ticks, and then the second one I got like a little over 100 ticks in Asian session on yesterday. So that was cool, but that's over and done with. So today is a new day. So let's get on here and let's see. We got probably like a few more minutes before market opens. But I kind of wanted to get on here and just kind of see what I see. So market has been trending down, right? Market has been trending down. But that's not to say that we're going to open and just break to the downside. We could, but we need to have context for that. Um, price could easily trade right back up to this way here. Um, but we're gonna have to see though. I mean, I could have a bias if price comes down into this 51 area. Um, if price comes down to that area, then I probably will be looking to buy up. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of wait and see um what we're gonna get. I'm just gonna wait and see what we're gonna get. I'm about to share my screen. All right, screen is shared, so we're gonna wait and see what we're gonna get. Thanks for reminding me, guys. Sometimes I think because I see it, y'all see it. But yeah, so in any event, yeah, so we're gonna see if price can get down to this area about 51 and then see if we can give us a bounce play. Or see, we might can catch a sell right down in here, but you'd almost have to put it in like now. And, I don't really want to do that. Um, but we could see a move down to 29,700, which is like way down here. So where's 2951? Is 2951 still valid? It is. All right, so let's see. Let's clone this and let's drop this down to whatever I said. Let me see what that number is. It's 700. It's 29,700. So 29,700. It's gonna be right here. All right. Um, all right, so we got our levels kind of like marked up. We'll see if price gonna shoot to the upside, if price gonna shoot to the downside. It could go either way at this point right now. You see all this wick action. It could literally go either way. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I can't really pull the volume profile right now because it's not, you know, it's not time. See how it just shot up right there? And then it's pulling back. Let me get this volume profile on here real quick. Um, 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 yeah, this needs to move. It is in my way. Um, there's the bell. Let's see if we can get this on here real quick. Um, all right. All right, finally got those on there. All right, so let's kind of see what we get. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. All right. Yeah, market's just kind of just today wasn't one of those days where you just out of the open, it just cranks up crazy. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna get like a short term buy, probably up to ah, there we go. Um, you probably you probably could get a short term buy, probably up to around this POC. You could maybe. Oh, 29. Hold on. All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm just dealing with this chat right now. All right. So whoever has iPad guest, please change your Zoom to where it reflects your name. You don't have to come on here now and say anything, but for tomorrow, please reflect it to where just go in Zoom, set your settings where it says your name. That way I know who you are all the time because every day I mean I could forget. So so every day I could forget. So please go in that Zoom and take care of that for tomorrow. For sure. Take care of that. All right. So market's breaking to the downside. Give me 1 second. All right, targets are probably gonna be around 700, which is gonna be right about here. Um, targets are probably gonna be around 700 area. I'm gonna get a sell stop. See if we can target that 700 area. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna get out because it's not giving me the volume that I want right now. I'm gonna get out of that one. You can hold it if you want, but I'm just being very, very, very careful. But I still like 700. I still like 700. I still like 700. Just being a little bit cautious right now. I still like 700. If we can get down to that area, I like 700, but you're gonna get some of this before we get there. So let me drop this on fixed range. All right. So let's see if we can get back down to that area or if we're gonna rotate higher, what we're gonna do. All right. Y'all see my screen, right? Just give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. All right, bet, 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 bet. All right. Seven hundred, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700. So just keep your eye on 700. Just keep your eye on 700. You're probably going to get a move down to 700, but I would just kind of chill. You're probably going to get that move for sure. But I think I would probably rather take the trade back up from 700 than to take 700. All right. Price most likely is going to give you the sell, probably down to 700. It probably is, man. It really is. But the only thing is, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. And if you get in and it's just not a lot, man. It's just not a lot. And you really need to go past 700. And 700 is going to give you some issues for sure. I would just wait. I would just wait. I would just wait just to see what's popping. Just to see what's popping. But I believe it's gonna drop, man. But if we can absorb, I mean, not absorb, but if we can get through 29,700, then we're good till like 29,600, which is gonna be right here. Oops, sorry, right here. All right. Settings. It's gonna drop, man. There it goes. It's gonna drop, bro. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. It's just waiting. The only thing is I don't want to take this because at 700, you could have you got 188 lots sitting at 700. So that's why I'm not just like, okay, let's just sell off at this level here because it's not enough. It's not a whole lot of ticks to get you down to 700. And when you get down there, you're probably going to see what you're seeing right now. So that's why I'm just not like, okay, I'm ready to take 700. I'm just target 700. That's why I'm just not. Just not. Don't forget iPhone 8. Change your Zoom settings to where it reflects your name so you'll have that tomorrow because I don't want to be trying to figure out who it is. All right, let's see what we're going to get. That's the tape. That's the tape. Kind of don't really got nothing. Nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. 803. 803. Okay. All right. I got you. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Market is still trending down, man. Market is still trending to the downside. And you got a big cluster sitting right here. You got a big cluster sitting right here, right? Market doesn't know what it wants to do. Market does not know what it wants to do. So I wait till it can figure it out. Market could rotate and start trading higher. If it does, it's most likely going to go right here. If it doesn't, then it's probably just going to trade. It's going to just be willy-nilly in for a minute. That's why I got out of that trade real quick because I'm like, it's not going to do what I wanted to do. But we got our areas. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, um, 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 um. All right. What's to the downside? Downside is going to be like 720. It's going to be like 720. Downside switch to 720. All right. Downside switch to 720. And then let's say seven. Let's just leave this at 700. Let's just take this off. Take this off. All right. Price went right up there. I told you if it gets up, that's where it's going. That's where it went. So that's cool. Let's see. We're trading right at the POC. I think let's see if we're gonna rotate higher up to 29,850, which is right about here, which is 29,850. 850. It's an all right area. It's not like crazy, crazy. It's just all right. Uh, I'd like to see a move right up to that 850 area. But you got to be careful, man. You really got to be careful at about 29,810, which is right here. 29,810. You need to be careful right here. Um, you could see a buy right here up to 850. Um, you could see a buy right there up to 850. Um, it would just be a 1-to-1. That's all it would be. Um, you could see a buy up to that 850. 29,821 would be your entry, and your target would be 29,850. Um, yeah, if we could get there. I mean, we might not even get there. It may just decide it wants to rotate lower. All right, price is pushing higher. Let's see if price is going to continue to push higher. Take us to 29,850 because that's where we want to go. That's where we want to end up is 29,850 and then 29,900. Where's 29,900? It's right here. Basically, it's right here. Basically at the overnight value area high is going to be 29 it's going to be 900. Yeah, I would not take a buy right now because 812 is going to give you some issues. 820 could give you some issues. Um, you're just gonna have to be careful. So I would not jump in a buy right now, like on a market execution. I just would not. But you have good stops if you do. Um, I'm in, it put me in. All right, so let's see if we can get up to 850. Let's see if we can get up to 850. Um, yeah. Let's see if we can get to 850. Let me make sure this is at a good little location. Give me 1 second. Um, all right. Probably put it about right there. All right. All right. We're up 32, up 27. What? That was crazy. That was crazy. I was just moving my stop. I didn't even get a chance to move my finger. And boom. That was crazy. That was crazy. Did that get you? Did that get y'all? Yeah, that was straight out of the blue right there. That was crazy. All right, we're gonna look at this again and target this again. Price does that sometimes. Sometimes it does it out of the blue with no warning. There ain't nothing you could do. You just have to make sure you got your risk management right, because if you don't, then it'll take a lot out of your account. I was just moving it to, I was just in my mind, I said, move it to break even. So that just goes to show you, like when you use when you use your broker that does it, it just, right when it hit 30, it would have moved it and it would have saved you a loss. So while I was thinking about it in my mind, I was getting ready to do it. That's when price just flipped back. So that's why it's important to use those trailing stops and just have it activate when it gets to a certain level that you desire. My level is going to be like 30 ticks. That's where I choose. All right, so we're trading right now below this POC. I Let's see if we're going to get a good downside move or what's going to happen. $750. 750 is here. I really want to get through 750, man. Here's we're coming up on 750. Coming up on 750. Coming up on 750. This market is tripping. We're gonna get it though. That one last move, that just pissed me off. Ugh. All right, we're coming up on this. That's what you got on the tape. You just need to just wait, chill, man. Chill, 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 chill. Chill. You got two targets, man. You got 29,850 and you got whatever this level is right here. 750. That's really where it needs to be. It needs to be at 750, which is right here. So you got two places it could go. All right, so it's coming down to 750. It was trying to come down to 750. If you can get probably below 750, um, then you probably could trade down to probably about 700. But it's gonna probably be like this trying to get there. It's not gonna be like a straight shot. Not all the way down to here. It's not because you got buy side that's in the way, and that buy side is going to give you some issues. It's not a lot, but it tells you that it's not going to just take you straight there unless price comes in with a whole lot of selling pressure. If it does, then it's all good, but if it doesn't, then it's going to give you like this. It's gonna give you like this. So when you look at the tape, like you can see it. You can see everything. Like you can see it. See all this right here? See all this willy-nilly right here? All this. And then you got you got other you can't see it because of this, but you got all these little areas before you get down there that you're gonna have to contend with. So I'm cool. I'm just waiting to see what's it gonna want to do. Is it gonna want to come down towards 750 or is it gonna want to push up above the POC and then start trading into uh eight 850, yeah, into that 850 area. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Price is definitely trying to figure out what it wants to do. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We're in this little range from right here to probably about like right here. All right, so let's see. Looks like we are just trying to get higher, but then boom, there's these little market dumps. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You got to be careful. Yeah, I'm just waiting, man. I'm just gonna wait, bro. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because this price action this morning, I'm telling you, it could get you. It could get you. Back up. Now look, that's kind of what you got going on. You're gonna be trading into a lot of stuff to the upside. A lot of stuff. It's not a lot, but it's not that it's a whole lot of lots at one level. It's just a whole lot of little lots at every level. Okay, so now we're getting through them. All right. So now we're getting through them. Now we're getting through them. But you just need to wait, man, because price will just dump on you. Price will just dump on you, man. I'm not finna get in, I'm not buying into that. Not yet. You're probably gonna buy up, but you just got a lot to buy up to get up to. Look, you got a lot to buy up to get to about where it starts to break free is gonna be about 840. And that's about right here. That's about right here. Right here. It's 840. So you got issues up until 840. I would not be buying, would not be looking for, I would not be taking no buys until I got above 840. No buys until I got a break and a close above 840. Nothing. Would not be doing any buys until I got a break and a close before 840. And somebody else on here with iPhone, please put your Zoom on here where it says your name. It just says iPhone. Whoever you are, change your settings in your Zoom to reflect your name so I know who it is. All right, so we're trying to get up to that level. We need to get through 840. 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 See, we didn't even get to 840 yet. We need to get through 840. 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 We're not getting through 840. That's why I'm not buying. Because price could just tank. Price could just tank and just rock you to the downside. That's what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at on the tape. I'm not doing nothing until I get above 840. Because all this to the downside, price could just tank. Price could just tank. There's nothing stopping you from price to decide that bloop, it just wants to just fall. And if it decides that it wants to fall, you're cooked. You're cooked. So I'm leaning more towards an upside move than a downside move right now, but that doesn't mean that market can't fall to the downside, right? So when you look at your session volume profile, you got all these high volume nodes right here, all this, right? So price needs to break through this. It would need to break through that, right? It needs to break through that and then start coming down around this area, right? And that area is 29,789. 29,789. So where's 29,789? That's going to be right here, right? So, yeah, price, I'm not doing nothing until we get beneath this overnight value area low or above 840. So right now it's looking like if we can get through 840 that we could potentially have a buy. Um we could potentially have a buy. But you just can't take one yet. You can't take one yet. If you do, it's on you. If you do, it's on you. But we're trading above here, which is good. This is a good sign. We're trading above the vow. That's a good sign. A really good sign. Let's see if we can hold that area. Okay, we just got through. We just got to 340. Just got to, I mean, 840. We just got to 840. We just got to 840. All right, so 840 is tapped, but they're still there. They're still there. Still sell side sitting right there at 840. It tapped it, but they're still ready. Those buyers are still loaded. And then 850, they're loaded. All right, we're there. All right, we're through them. If the buyers continue, the buyers make money and the sellers get stopped out. All right, what to call is they're gone. So let's say I would look to man. I really wanted to get in, man. I'm just gonna wait and see if I get a pullback and then look for a re-enter versus just jumping in right now. because I don't want to absorb that pullback when it decides that it wants to, when that volume decides it wants to chill and then drop back down to the downside. But it went right. It took those sellers out, which is good, and now it's trading up. So now we're trading over the value area high. So now I'm going to be looking for some buys. But I really want to see if we're going to get a pullback down into one of those areas before I just take a buy. Because the time you get in it, then it'll drop. Then you'll be in drawdown. So it's just best to just wait. Wait to this, wait, just wait. Hmm. 867, 867, which is right here. 867, 73 lots sitting at 867. 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 880. You can see this area clear as day, man. This is insane. Look at this. That area right there is just rejecting that area. 100%. 100%. 29, 880. It's gonna be right here. We need to get above 29, 880. But I think it's gonna be safe to buy here in just a few. Let me see if we can get above 880. I'm buying. I just did a market execution. I have to figure out where I want to put this. 900. It's going to be about right here. Yeah, that's probably where it's going to be at. That's really where it's going to need to be. All right, I'm going into what you call it? I can't even see it because it's not coming back on me. It's not coming back on me. I didn't learn my lesson. It's not coming back on me. You can let it come back on you, but not on me. I'm at break even. It took me out. If you wanted to take some ticks from that, you could have. But I wanted to see if we were going to get up to that 8900. That's why I didn't close. I mean, if you had your stops down here, you're probably good. But I'm not. I'm not taking them risks. I'm not them risks. I'm not taking those risks no more. I'm done with doing that. I am done with doing that. Donald, did you take that trade? Okay. Ronald? Oh, Ronald's away from the computer. I keep telling y'all with these iPhones, y'all gonna have to put some names on these iPhones or show y'all's faces because I don't know who you are. Y'all gonna have to do that. All right. So, yeah. So you're still going up to these 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. It's gonna be about right here. 2900, basically right here. Um, looks like you would have hit those targets as of right now, because it's definitely trying to push up to it. But I'm going to break even. I'm going to break even. I'm not hanging out and giving it a chance to go back and lose, excuse me, and lose any money. When I get 30, it's it for me. I'm going to break even. Break even plus spreads. Not spreads, but you know what I mean. If you get one more push, I mean, 1 to 2 more pushes to the upside will take you to that profit target of that 900. If you get 1 or 2 more good pushes to the upside, it should take you to 900. If you get a push down to the downside, then, well, you may have to wait. Price is just hovering. There goes eh, some sellers are trying to come in. They are definitely trying to come in. But if you look at this tape, it just look at it. It looks look, from left to right, left to right, from left to right, left to right. Can't do nothing right now. So seeing as we're in a market, seeing as it's like this right now, um, there's your 1, 2 push. There's your 900. There's your 900. That was your take profit if you took it and you was holding. Because it came right there at it. Came right there at it. I know I closed out because I didn't want to wait. I mean, I don't want to risk anything, but that was the target. It nailed the target to the T and then fell back. And those buyers are gone. I mean, those sellers are gone. Look at that. To the T. That was 900 right here. 900. Look at the tape. 900 hit right on my target and then dropped. Right on the target and dropped. Right? That was a winning trade, even though it stopped me out at break even because I'm not willing to just let price go back on me. That was an excellent target. Hit the target to a T. So your next level is going to be 29,870. So 29,870 is right here. So let's see if we can get to 29,870 and let's see what price does at 29,870. 29,870, 29,870. There's 29,870. It just got tagged. Now you wait for your reaction. 29,870. Twenty-nine, 29,985. Mm. 870. All right, so this can go. All right. 850. Where's 850? 850 is right here. $850, 840. I'm just waiting. I'm not jumping in no cell. I'm not jumping in no cell. Not now. Price needs to get to probably about, I would need to, price is going to need to get back down into this area, down around in here, man. It could very well do it, but prices all over the place on the 1, the 5, the 15, and the 30 and the hour. It's wacko. So you really probably could get in something and then it just tear your head up. So be very, very careful because it's in price discovery. And that's where you had, let me see something. Give me 1 second. So 29,800 is right here, right? So right now you're in price discovery. So what that means is price is pulled out of the value area range and it's looking for balance. It doesn't have any balance right now. So if price doesn't have any balance, that means if you get in something, you could potentially get caught if you get in a buy, you could get caught and get hit. You could get in a sell and get caught and get hit. Your stop loss. That's what I mean. So you need to be very, very, very mindful. That's what price is in right now is discovery. So it's trying to get some get some clarity, some balance. uh you need to see a move over here, over here. Like I wouldn't take this buy from here to here because there's not enough ticks. You need to see a move over 900. And then you could probably target like uh man, you got some nice targets, but um probably about 29,910. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to wait, man. See how price is just rejecting that area? It's just not a good time. It's not a good time. You could just get a market drop, but you're gonna have to deal with 850, 850, 850, which is right here. Eight 850. Just got 850. Bounce right off of 850. Bounce right off of 850. Bounce right off to 850. Bounce right off of 850. Guys, I'm gonna tell you guys one more time. Be nice. If your phone does not have your name on it, and where it says iPhone, iPad 8 tomorrow, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna let you in the call because I don't know who it is. All right. And you can't say that I did not warn you. If you don't turn your camera on, I need to know who it is. Right. If I see it tomorrow, I'm gonna take you out of that session because I need to know who it is. If you don't want to turn your camera on, I will not know. And somebody could have easily just sent somebody, one of their buddies, the links, and I don't know. So I'm giving you warning. Don't find it strange tomorrow if I do that because I don't know who it is.
It's Alta. Sorry.
Okay, change your name on your what you call it, so we will know who you are. And the other iPhone, change your name inside of your thing so I know who you are.
Well,
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we're gonna get. So we are trading lower. Looking at maybe going down to 29,807. Where's 807? It's about right here. It's not really gonna give you enough. If price doesn't break down through here, then you probably could look for a buy. But I need to see what price is gonna do. If price breaks through there, then you probably won't. All right, it's going for this. This going for this area right here. It's going for this area right here. 807. Boom. There's 807. Tagged. Tagged. 807's tagged. That's where it was going for. So now you wait to see what it's gonna do. 807. It got those. It put those buyers in 807, and those buyers right now are in profit. They're in major profit. They're in major profit. They're up 100 ticks right now. So they're probably going to close and they're going to take their profits, and then price is most likely going to start trading higher. And that's what you see as of right now. That area was so accurate. So accurate. But you didn't even have a chance to don't even get mad because you didn't even have a chance to do anything. It hit it so fast and then it bounced. Unless you had a pending order there, you would have never made it anyway. So don't even trip. But that was a good trade from that area. But unless you had a pendant and you was going to take a chance and put your stop loss somewhere down here, then you would have never made it. It's just I just saw where they were resting and they were just resting right there. And they came, put them in they got put in the market, they made money, now they're out. I really want to see if we're going to trade into that 29,900 area, which is basically about right here, or if we're going to come back down to the downside. Today is not that easy looking for a really good, not looking for a really good entry. It's just not that easy. But you could, you know what? You could target a buy here and put your stop here, but I don't think I would. But you could, but I just don't know if I would do that. Boy, price is just doing what they want to do. I really want to see 900, which is here, but if you don't get it soon enough, then it's not going to give you a good move, right? It's not going to give you, it's going to be pointless because you're not going to get a lot of ticks out of it. So you got this node right here that you're going to have to contend with. You got this node right here. The only thing with a stop order here is, you know, I'm gonna let it tag me in, and I'm gonna put my stops probably right around here, and then I'm gonna target probably this area over here, 29,900. All right, so I'm gonna let it, if it puts me in, it's gonna put me in at 29,871. If it puts me in, let me make sure that's where I want to come in at. Yeah, if it did, it would put me in there. And it's gonna be 900. What's above 900? If it doesn't go up, it's just gonna hit my stop, but I'm gonna be at break even. I'm not playing. I'm not doing that no more. 36. We need to get over this POC, right? We need to get over this node right here, guys. If you can get over that node, then you're gonna be good. But 900, you already had lots sitting at 900 anyway. So, I mean, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. You got stuff sitting right here, but you want to try to get above that. If you can blow through that, then you should be in a good position. Today is hard, man. It's not easy. Today is hard, bro. Boom. Took me out at a little over break even. I'm telling you guys, today is hard, man. But at least you didn't lose anything. At least you're not losing anything. Ronald, did you do anything? Or you just chill? Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. Kiwan, did you do anything or did you just chill? All right, Sylvia, did you do anything or did you just chill? What'd you do? Which one? Did you, hold on, let me unmute you. All right, did you do anything or did you just
Yeah,
chill?
I took that buy too. I got 48 ticks. And
Okay, well,
Mikhail
that's good.
posted too.
Yeah, I saw, he did. Okay, all right,
Mhm.
he took 60. Okay, I think he did that before though, because I seen that if you look at the
Oh,
time when he did it, it was like
oh,
9:12. So he took
oh,
that
okay.
long.
Yeah, I
So
just took that buy, but I got out.
it's
Yeah,
it's guys, I'm telling
I
you,
got out.
it's like danger zone. Like you got to be really, really careful, guys. You got to be really, really careful. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen. You got to be really, really careful. You got to be really careful. Um, so as we look at bookmap, we never got up to 900. I want to get to 900. Coming up on 900. Coming up on 900. All right, let me just check these messages. All right. So price is slowly but surely trying to get to 900 for sure. I mean, it's just trying to get there. It's just trying like look, you can see it here. It's just creeping, creeping. Look at it. Look at this. You got a boom, impulse, then consolidation, right? Trying to get to 900. Trying to get to 900. Trying to get to 900. So I think that I probably would take a buy and then chill because the stops would need to go about right here, probably right around that 29,870 area. We are finally getting to 29,900. Finally getting up into that area. Oh my gosh. Finally. I'd love to see us blow through 29,900, which is right here. I'd love to see that. And then just keep to continue to rotate higher. Ronald, how you doing? All right, all right. You chilling. We waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. All right, prices now trading. See, that's why I didn't take that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Right off of didn't hit 900, but it got in that area. It definitely saved you a loss because if you would have took this buy, you would have lost. You would have lost. Man, the market is crazy right now, bro. You guys really need to be careful. You really need to be careful. All right, so let's see if we're gonna get a move to the downside, which it looks like we are. Let's see if we can hold it though. Can't just jump in. We gotta see if we can hold it. And see if we can hold it. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you said. Yeah, you got an appointment. Yeah. No, that's cool. I got you. Um, let's see. Now you got to contend with this right here, this area right here, right here. So yeah, price just fell. Price just fell. So if we take another trade, guys, you need if it's not a lot of volume, when you get in profit, if you got a decent amount, you need to take it. You need to take it because the market is not giving you these super good runs and everything right now. Like you need to take it. You need to take it. You need to take it. Yep. All right. You need to take it. All right, we're trying to rotate. We're trying to rotate up higher again. But really, it's just in this little box right area where it's not really doing anything. So, you know, we're just hanging loose, man. Just hanging loose. And the tape's not showing me anything, so it's nothing. You see, it's just back and forth, right? There's no clear definition of anything at this moment. Nothing. I'm not really worried about 29,877. I mean, it's okay, but you're still just in this area right here, and you're not really getting anything. I was just had my finger on that buy button to go up to 900. Let's see if we can get to this 900. I really want to see that 900, man. That 900 could be good. No, it's just not. It's not a lot of ticks from there. If you catch this 900 area, you're gonna have to catch this 900 area from somewhere like right about here. That's the only place where you're gonna be able to catch it. You're gonna have to catch it down in this area. That if it trades down to this point of control, you'd have to try to catch it from that area, right? That's probably where you're gonna have to try to catch it. Because catching it from here, I mean, even if you get it, it's not really gonna give you a whole lot. So I would try to catch it at a little lower place. 29,835. Give me 1 second. Yeah, bro. It's yeah. You're gonna have to just be very, very careful. Size down on your contracts, and you're gonna have to be very careful, man. Because price could get 29,835, and 29,835 is gonna be right here. 29,835. Let me see. Hold on. 29,835. 29,835. It's gonna be 29. No, it'll be about 29,850. Talk about price act. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. This is like really like taking your money, bro. It's nothing clear right now. Look at this. Up, down, up. Like it's not giving you nothing is holding, right? Nobody's having follow through. Like the buyers are in, but they're not having follow through, right? Or the sellers are in and they're not having follow through. So when you see this, if you take a trade, you need to make sure that you take a trade that is, that you take profits. I mean, just as soon as you get a little bit of something, because the chance of it just keep going, it's just not really doing it. It's not really doing it. It's not really giving it to you, man. And, so you can't, you can't really do anything. I mean, I think it's gonna want to try to get to this 900 area, but it's not getting to this 900 area. right? It's not getting to this 900 area. Price is just wonky right now. Just wonky. Wonky, wonky, wonky. 900 is still your targets to the upside, and to the downside, you're looking at probably about like 860. 860, 850 is not in play anymore. It's going to be about 860. Q1, where you at? All right. 860.
Over here looking at YM buy up like crazy.
Oh, yeah, you trade that YM. I don't even have it on my chart. I go to the other screen and look at it. Oh, yeah, I see it. All right. This is like the only time. Look at that. Drop, drop, drop again. You can't trade this price action right now, guys. You can't really trade it, man. You can't. Not with clear direction. You just can't. The tape's not giving you an edge because if you just look at it, it's not really giving you an edge because there's nothing. It's nothing. It's not giving you an edge. The only thing that I could say, and I wouldn't even take it, is maybe look for a buy at 860. Um, maybe look at a buy at 860. All right, Key. Maybe look at a buy at 860, but if you don't, if you don't get a buy at 860, then it's just gonna be like that's just gonna be okay. So now let's see if we're gonna stretch out. All right. I'm selling now. Selling now. Right when everybody jumped off, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Just be like that. I'm holding, I'm holding, I'm holding, I'm holding. Just keep holding. gonna go to break even. Man, that's crazy, guys. We waited for this trade. Let me tell you that right now. We waited for this trade and we finally got it. I'm out. Boom, boom, right at the last second. Oh man, that was beautiful. All right, that was a good win, and that was a great win, a great win, a great win. And I am signing off on this one. All right, y'all. See y'all in the morning. Peace. Peace.